incubators in the same room. But in the nature that doesn't happen. But in nature there are natural precautions and natures have their way of dealing with such problems. गली का कुत्ता जल्दी बीमार नहीं होता, अपने घर का कुत्ता बीमार हो जाता है. उनको बेस्ट से बेस्ट हम खाना देते हैं, डॉक्टरी देते हैं, उनको इंजेक्शन देते हैं, you know, but they still fall sick, यार, because the atmosphere, the environment, the diet is different. So same is the case with birds. So everything you cannot compare with nature. You have to learn from nature, implement them inside artificial incubation. So sterile room is very important. You know, you will find a lot of people hatching eggs even with babies and adult babies. Yes, they will have it. When I'm talking about incubation, I'm talking about success rates of 95+%. You have 100 eggs, 95 babies should come out, provided they are fertile, of course. If they are not fertile, you will not get 1% success. That's a different in a few FAQs and problems I'm going to discuss about reasons for infertility. Sterilize the incubator, weighing machine. Weighing machine is important to sterilize. Here I've missed out, when you're sterilizing, make sure you sterilize even the candler, egg candler. You know, use a LED light for candling. Any LED torch will do the job. Earlier, you know, you used to spend money on anything, not required. Just buy a LED torch, that will do the job. Check humidity, temperature and turning inside your incubator. Place some waste eggs, mark XY, you know, or numbers on the egg. Just keep a track of the turning so you know what's happening, whether the turning is happening or not happening, whether temperature is within the acceptable range or not. So those are things that you need to do before the season starts. You don't need to do it very often, but at least once a year, do a complete checkup of your incubator. Most of these incubators, especially the high-end incubators, are PID based. What's PID is that there's a kind of a computer chip inside which regulates your incubator temperature. You know, for example, again, sorry, but I'm speaking about Inca here. If you leave an Inca door open and your incubator is running, you know, it will still maintain more or less the same temperature. That is because the thermostat used inside that controller is PID based. It remembers what is happening. So it starts to increase the temperature and sees where it is getting a stability. So the computer is learning कि अच्छा मेरे को इतना electricity देना पड़ेगा, इतना heat करना पड़ेगा ताकि I can reach the optimum temperature. So the reason there is 1 to 2 days prior of setting eggs. आपने इंक्यूबेटर बंद करके रखा है, आपके पास अंडा आया, आपने अंडा मशीन चालू की, अंडा उसमें प्लेस कर दिया. That's the worst thing that you can do. वो कभी नहीं करना चाहिए. Please. अगर अंडा ताज़ा है, इंक्यूबेट नहीं हुआ है माँ बाप के यहाँ, parents have not incubated the egg, in that case, do not put the incubator inside the incubator. Do not put the egg inside the incubator on immediately. Preferably, let the incubator run minimum 1 to 2 days. If you come to my place, you will find one incubator running. Even if I don't have any eggs, मेरा one incubator will always keep running 24 hours because I don't know when I can get an egg. This is because PID based incubators need 1-2 days to stabilize their temperature. वो आप नया incubator लोगे, उसको on करोगे. I'm not sure how ARCOM works. Probably ARCOM also may be working on that model, but I'm not studied that, though I use ARCOM. So in Inca, in case you're using, then you need to follow that, and other Grumback and all those incubators, you need to follow that system. 1-2 दिन पहले आप machine को चालू कर दो. Check humidity, temperature, turning. Another thing is, always try and keep the egg in the corner. आपके रूम के कॉर्नर में अंडा को मशीन को रखो, क्योंकि that is where the machine gets most ideal temperature. Fluctuation वहाँ पे सबसे कम होता है. Amount of light is also minimum there. So try and keep the egg in the corner, incubator in the corner of the room, and see if you can, if you possible, not necessary, but ideal temperature is about 22, 24, 25 degrees of the room. Why low? Because वो टेम्परेचर जैसे ये टेम्परेचर में बैक्टीरियल फंगल ग्रोथ काफ़ी हद तक कम होता है. सो दैट्स द रीज़न हम चाहते हैं कि रूम का टेम्परेचर ज़्यादा ऊंचा नहीं रहे. गर्मी जहाँ ज़्यादा होगी वी विल हैव मोर बैक्टीरियल एंड फंगल ग्रोथ हैपनिंग. कलेक्शन ऑफ एग. तो हमने इंक्यूबेटर सेट कर दिया, हमारा रूम सेट हो गया. अब हमें अंडा लेना है. तो कब अंडा आप उठाते हो? दैट्स ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. तो आप अंडा क्या टाइम में निकाल रहे हो, उस समय बाहर का तापमान क्या है. यू नो, इफ इट्स सपोज आप दिल्ली जैसी जगह में हो जहाँ का विंटर इज एक्सट्रीम and you remove the egg on extremely cold weather, the egg is going to go into a shock and you might lose the egg, especially egg which is incubated for more than 2-3 days. The egg goes into a shock. So you need to make sure that in such cases you have provided ample protection is being given. Carry a padded container. बेस्ट पैडेड कंटेनर इस सावा डाल के उसमें अंडा प्लेस कर दो. ऊपर तक मत भरने की कोशिश करो. लॉट ऑफ पीपल डू दैट, स्पेशली फ्रेश एग के लिए ठीक है. अंडा अगर 2-3 दिन इंक्यूबेट हो चुका है या उससे ज़्यादा, तो अंडे के ऊपर भी आप सावा मत डालो. जस्ट कीप द एग ऑन टॉप ऑफ सावा. मिलेट जो बजरी को खिलाते हैं, एग्जाम्पल है. रागी वागी कुछ भी चलेगा. सावा बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ अस यूज काम का सावा. So keep that. How do you transport? Try not to transport by bike alone. Doesn't work. Try preferably use a car and let someone hold it in the hand. Don't place it in the car because it jerks. काफी jerk होता है even on a normal road. So if someone is sitting down, he will hold the egg in his hand this way, the container, so that हमारा हाथ एक तरह से सस्पेंशन का काम करता है. So that अंडे में ज़्यादा वो नहीं पड़े, शॉक नहीं पड़े, जर्क नहीं पड़े. अंडा हमें स्टोर करना पड़ता है. दिस इज ओनली पॉसिबल इफ द एग इज फ्रेश, इंक्यूबेट नहीं हुआ है. मोर देन 1 day और 2 days अंडा इंक्यूबेट नहीं हुआ है, 2 दिन में भी रिस्क है. तो आप उसे 16 से 18 डिग्री के टेम्परेचर में रख सकते हो इंक्यूबेट करने के लिए. इन सम केसेस यू कैन स्टोर अप टू 5 days. Again, it's species dependent. In some cases you can't store more than 2 days. So that is species dependent. But ये आप जब store भी करते हो 4-5 दिन, every day 3-4 times a day you need to turn the egg still. अगर आप turn नहीं करोगे तो on a later date अगर egg form भी हो जाता है, you will have lot of issues. या तो egg form ही नहीं होगा या फिर the baby will be malposition. तो आपका फ्रेश एग में भी आप यू नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट अंडा इंक्यूबेट भी नहीं हो रहा, तो आप उसको टर्निंग करते रहो. नेवर स्टोर द एग एट रूम टेम्परेचर. 27, 28, 30 डिग्रीज में आप अगर अंडा स्टोर करोगे तो बेबी विल स्टार्ट फॉर्मिंग इनसाइड. ये जरूरी नहीं है कि यू हैव टू कीप द एग ओनली इनसाइड द इंक्यूबेटर टू हैच. आप अंडा बाहर भी रखोगे, इस टेम्परेचर में भी रखोगे, तो अंडा में बच्चा फॉर्म होना शुरू हो जाता है. सो यू नीड टू रियली कीप देम कूल. अगर ठंड है तभी वो अंडे में बच्चा पैदा नहीं होगा, शुरू नहीं होगा. पानी, दैट्स वन थिंग दैट एग्स डोंट लाइक इज पानी, वाटर, बिकॉज इट विल क्लॉग अप द पोर्स. एक सेकेंड व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट वो पोर के अंदर जाके वहाँ अगर बैठ जाता है देन यू हैव लॉट ऑफ फंगल ग्रोथ हैपनिंग. अगर उसके ऊपर माँ बाप का fecal matter लगा हुआ है and then the water falls on it, then fungal growth is much higher. So try and keep it as clean as possible.
I have a question. Sorry. We have come to know from a couple of people from overseas as well that they ask when there's less humidity, they even ask us to spray water on eggs. So
that is completely wrong.
That's wrong.
Whoever is suggesting you that, but again remember that what works for me. What works for me might not work for Tony. What works for Tony might not work for me.
Right, that's right.
Both of us could be right. He might swear by his technique, I might swear by my technique. But my logic says is that you're spraying the egg with water is a temporary relief. Egg will dry off in 10 minutes. the water is going to dry off in 10-15
One of my
minutes.
egg, in my Arcom incubator, that was a silicone egg, and I took help from Tony, and this chick was stuck inside the egg.
No, that's a different. That's a troubleshooting. That is when that's a different altogether. That's when your egg is already pepped out. You know, बच्चा उसमें से बाहर नहीं आ पा रहा. Baby is stuck inside. Then आप सिर्फ अंडे के ऊपर नहीं डालोगे पानी. Sometimes you have to put water inside the egg also to make the filament, softer. Otherwise वो rubber की तरह बच्चे को चिपक जाता है and it constrict the baby cannot breathe. That's a different scenario. I thought you were talking about normal incubation में humidity कम है.
Me and couple of my friends here also tried that. We kept the egg and we needed higher humidity.
Okay, I'll tell you why.
Shanghai, you also did that once, right?
Okay, I'll tell you why. Don't go by exceptions. Sometimes exceptions work, but exceptions are not a thumb. Arcom में क्या है? Arcom is a sealed incubator. तो आपने जब अंडे के ऊपर पानी डाला, that is not helping your egg at all. Trust me. No ways is not helping your egg. What is happening is that you have suddenly increased the humidity inside your incubator. That's all that you have done. अगर ये आपका बार-बार प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, that means there is something wrong with the incubator, not with the egg or nothing else. आपका incubator का जो heating coil है जो पानी के अंदर जाता है, there is something wrong with that. और आपका जो electronics है उसमें कुछ गलती है कि it is not able to maintain the humidity. और Arcom क्या है? It's a sealed incubator. Unlike इनका, तो आपने एक बार seal कर दिया उसमें पानी डाल के तो humidity remains inside, वो leak नहीं होती. तो अंदर